end stream thing when I was trying to reopen the interact page. Because I'm the best.
Around.
How much did we lose? Or is it just that?
The moment I said mistakes were made was the moment I hit that stream.
Okay. We only got like maybe another 10 minutes, 20 minutes left. Not too much longer.
Alright.
Sorry about that, folks. We'll get it stapled together or whatever.
Yeah, I can actually do that. It wouldn't be too hard. Now that I have a proper tool to freaking fix frame rate bullcrap.
Excellent.
Right. We are on the other side.
That'll be on the docket for tomorrow.
Yep. You guys are on the other side. But I'll wait till it is confirmed that the stream is ready.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Alright, so Pentagast leaves. She just opens a portal back to the at Cinerum. Wishes you guys farewell and pieces out.
Hold on, what about this? I point to my hand.
Keep it as a souvenir.
I'd rather not.
She told you already she doesn't know if she can take care of it just yet.
This feels too easy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah.
Real goes, I guess we all, including Silic, managed to escape.
What do you mean, including Silic?
We're just kind of like a weird, like, wobbly hand gesture off into the night sky.
I hate today. I hate it. Where the heck are we?
That's a good question.
You're in the mortal plane.
That doesn't help. Does anybody recognize these stars?
Kamba just looks off and is like, well, I'm outie. And he goes off traveling on his own.
Do I have any knowledge checks?
Just the straight up Star-Lord slow hand crank flip off as he walks away.
Nope, I have no way of figuring out where we are. Not even spells.
Anybody got survival or knowledge?
Hollow looks really happy.
Nature, geography.
Oh, actually, oh no, I don't. I've mistaken myself for survival.
I have something that might work. Knowledge, nature, or not nature, but local.
Sure.
I mean, I've got nature as well, but local is a little higher.
Yeah, shoot the shit, go.
I've got survival, but I never put ranks into it because I was told not to by the GM.
Not like you're gonna need it too much.
Survival is kind of determined to tell you, like which way is northwest, east,
Food,
Exactly.
fighting abilities, etc.
But
Something
knowing
we
the
could usually use in
stars
this
with
situation.
survival can kind of tell you the rough area or possibly what part of the plane you're on.
22.
So is this local?
Yeah, you actually kind of recognize his path, albeit the trees don't look right for the season. But as far as you can tell, this looks like you're heading down the road. There's a road towards Tinder Spice.
Is it north?
Yeah.
Are we near the opening of where the freaking cult layer was?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, we can just head back into town, it seems. We are close.
Oh.
Though those consequences I mentioned seem to be obvious. This is not how we left.
Yeah. it was like what, fall or something when we were leaving, or like
Nice red golden leaves.
yeah.
There's a wolf over there.
If you completely ignore it, it will think that you're invisible.
I don't think that's how.
Someone's getting mauled, ignores Wolf, Wolf just leaves.
Yeah, they're getting mauled and they're ignoring the gaping neck.
Like they just kind of turn over on their side, give it the cold shoulder, and the wolf goes fine and walks away.
God, if you're not even gonna be into it, geez, I'll just leave. Just kill the
Alright.
mood, why don't you?
So y'all are heading north again?
Mhm.
Yep, back toward town.
Yep,
Alrighty.
Yeah, if they're familiar with it, I'll be following them.
Cautious D&D party spent 10 sessions inside same tavern. Don't worry about it.
Where's the fun in staying in a tavern for 10 sessions?
The fun
Alright,
conversation.
let me just move you over again.
Individual in said tavern.
We aren't done
You-
fully fleshing out our backstories.
Yeah, you recognize the town as you're approaching. Though it looks a little more burnt than usual.
Oh man, what happened while we were away?
Yeah, it's called Tinder Spice for a reason.
It got tinderized.
Whoa. Welcome home, Holland.
He looks deeply sad.
Yeah, I'm sad too, buddy.
Up here is the tavern you recognize.
That's a tavern.
Was. They got burnt down.
All I'm saying is I better get my money.
I'm gonna start as I'm walking through. I'm just gonna start shouting, Craig, Craig.
Derek, over here you noticed Craig's barn also burned.
Oh no, I lived there for a couple of days.
Malcolm, you noticed 3 tombstones.
All right.
Where the heck has Malcolm even gone?
He
I
went
went
behind.
around the tavern because this just seems all too suspicious as fuck. Burnt shit everywhere. So what's on the tombstone?
Here lies X, Y, and Z.
Year, date.
No, I was meaning names, but
Oh.
What, you mean you don't just have random names ready to go?
no. Because I want to add the suspense to it.
Okay, if we're gonna cliffhanger, then we might as well close out.
Hold up, I'm not done yet. I'm done.
I've been engaged.
I'm done yet.
Is this the barn over here?
That would be the barn.
Next up on Dragon Ball Z, Wayo
Yeah.
dies.
Next time on Random Tangents Z, will Wayo finally somehow find a way to die?
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, is that Wheel's curse? He can only talk in 10 more sentences and he can't die.
Will Xana ever get some sleep?
If we go for like the next 10 sessions without sleeping, I think that's an achievement in its own right.
Don't give away my secret, goddammit.
All these questions probably won't be answered on the next episode.
So I'm guessing, Truth, are you going to try to enter the tavern?
Yes, I would.
Alright, anyone else joining him?
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
do
guess Wayo would
barn.
enter.
I'm just still trying to see if there's like a date of like death on these stones, so I can have some kind of rough time for my character. I know what year you was born in.
let's say year is month 6. 6 month day the 42nd.
But no
Year
Okay.
It's an odd month number, but okay.
month is 6.
So-
Year day is 42nd.
Or I meant day. I meant day number.
And then year is gonna be
I guess in this case, it would be how many years since
1594.
1594?
Yeah.
The fuck?
What does that mean?
It means it looks to him that he got sent backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
about, like
Timely, wibbly wobbly,
3,000
timey wimey.
like 3,000 years back.
Or it's an old ass tombstone.
Wibbly wobbly, timey.
Or you're so far into the future, we count years different.
Yeah, that's another possibility.
Because remember, in like China, it's like 4,000 something, 5,000 something.
Alrighty, so anyone else going into the tavern?
Xana would be checking the barn.
No one's in there, just burnt wood and no crops, burnt crops.
Hopefully the horse didn't burn to death.
Well,
Because that'll re-feed the rest of the party.
alrighty, so going back into the tavern, eh?
Yeah, I suppose.
Uno segundo.
This is just more like a character shock for my person. Like, what? I don't even think the country of Mende was even established yet.
Damn. Well, luckily for every religion you follow, the god's probably still here.
No, that's another one too. My deity
Gods
doesn't
may not
exist
even
at this
exist
point.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And then there's also the thought of like, if you're speaking common and there's that big of a gap of like time, common could be like so different, honestly. Like just the way we would be speaking it could be vastly different than you.
Well,
Yeah, Iomade isn't even born until like another 1,500 years later.
Wait, how are you a cleric without a god? Oh, that must be a mind fuck.
At this point, my character would feel an instant disconnection from his god. Then
Oh no.
You
I-
have no power now.
I mean, I don't know if this was an oversight, but I recognized your god.
yo,
alrighty. Welcome back to the tavern, boys. At least for some of you.
I think it's 2 of us? 3, maybe? There's been too many clones of truth.
He's the original. So this is the one that knows the tavern.
Yeah, there's been
Alright.
exactly one clone of truth.
I don't know, I lost track.
You lost track of one?
Yeah.
That's some pretty piss poor mathematics there, my friend. I ain't sugarcoating it.
I never said I was good at math.
Place looks fuck all abandoned.
Yeah.
I look-
do notice that there is a letter or something on the thing.
I look back here for some of that overpriced alcohol.
Oh yes, the
give
calories.
me a bottle.
It's empty, my boy. All of it's empty.
Oh,
Raided, looted, bloodstains, etc.
Ooh.
what happened to this place?
Hopefully that's like looter blood and nothing else.
You know, it's ironic. The saying is, You leave for 5 minutes and everything goes to hell. We literally left and went to hell, and now we get back, and everything went to hell. I need a nap.
Ephemera looks quaint. I don't know where we are. I don't know what this place is. All I know is I'm alive again. I can be happy with that.
3 other lackeys that are just like probably shocked that they're actually out.
Holland is shocked because his hometown is
Well,
kind
yeah.
of fucked.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Holland.
The
Mhm.
witch, she's just the witch. She's just like, I can't see nothing. Maybe I just know
What
shit. Envy, well, she's a bit concerned.
Mhm.
So here's the other question: the god that Iomade replaced isn't existent. This would be before his death, way before his death.
So would you technically be connected to that god?
No,
That's one of those questions where it's like, would he reach out and go, "What the fuck is this?"
What the fuck? The fuck is that? You got his stamp, but he doesn't know who the fuck you are.
No, I have his, like his predecessor, which was one of his herald. But that wouldn't be for like another 3,000 years.
Are you the reason why he became the herald? Because he's like, who the fuck is this? And
No,
he's like,
I
I
don't-
don't know.
He is the herald.
No, Iomade, she was one of his heralds that eventually replaced him after his death, air quote, mysterious disappearance.
Are they still? Are they
venom.
currently his herald?
No, she's not even
no,
born
she's the
yet.
replacement. She's not even born yet. The guy, the previous god, is maybe alive.
He is.
Maybe.
He's still alive. He doesn't die for like another 3,000 years.
Jesus.
Very
So there'd
confusing
be-
times.
There would definitely be a small disturbance in his force going, what? Because I tried to connect to somebody who's technically there and not at the same time. That's in his realm.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
The god is probably more confused than you are.
Oh, mind fuck.
Fuck.
Welcome
time
back to
traveler.
Tinder Spice.
What does the thingy say?
The paper that's in front of Wayo.
The papers look like missing papers. They're slightly
Oh,
charred.
That's not good.
You want to read it?
Yeah,
It's
sure,
good.
because it probably means that there's someone who probably wasn't in the town when he got attacked.
Missing. Wayo, local town hero. 3 years. Missing.
Yeah, it's been 3 years.
Truth. Local jackass. 3 years. Missing. Xana. Town paranoid?
Town.
Yeah, town paranoid.
Hey, I rescued
Missing.
2 men.
Missing 3 years. Holland missing 8 years.
Oh. Yes, he would be.
Jacob missing 3 years.
That is a disturbing gift to see, to see a kid do that. That's
What the fuck?
why did you have to make it worse?
It came up when I looked up the word finger.
Of course. Alrighty, well. You got that going for you.
Well, it's been 3 years since we went to the manor then? Okay.
Consequences.
I guess Wayo takes a seat.
You gonna take a seat? All right, by all means.
I was gonna try to look upstairs.
Well, you see upstairs that there's a hole in the floor. The second floor doesn't look very stable.
If we've been gone 3 years, I need to go home.
Back to the incinerator.
I'm not from the
Are
incinerator.
you kidding?
We need to go back, Morty!
We gotta go back.
Wait, are we gonna try to end game ourselves back to our original time?
Fuck no.
Why? We've already been dealing with parallel versions of other characters. And imposters.
You hear some wolves growling outside. By the way, I want you guys to make a perception check.
I swear, if somehow Gregor got out, I'm going to be so mad and so happy at the same time. I start to walk towards the door, drawing the katana, and I'm going to pull out the mace.
Dirk, you hear 5 gunshots go off.
Oh no.
Okay, that's new.
Guys, remember, if you're hearing wolves, just pretend they're not there and you will be invisible. Just follow my instructions, I promise.
I prefer to try to, swing my sword or my newfound bludgeoning instruments so hard that I either somehow their head becomes separated from their body in some way, shape, or form. However, it happens.
Would we all hear the gunfire?
Yeah.
That's a really loud noise, so I would assume so.
Yeah.
Well, we're all
Unless it was, like, extremely
and then
distant.
depending on how far it is.
Yeah. You're at the you're going towards the door. After you hear the growling. So you may have heard it just because you're close to the door. Sorry, I asked.
I'm gonna walk outside.
No, no need. You actually see the person walk inside.
Open up the door. They just start to step in. Is that
She
Susie?
looks at everyone. It's like, oh my god. She's so happy to see everyone. You guys are alive.
Once again, Susie?
Yeah.
Okay. Good news. Not everyone's dead. Where's your dad?
She looks down.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What happened?
Well, let me just take a seat first, I guess. And I'll explain.
I wouldn't mind doing that myself. Hey, Wayo! Look who it is!
Where I was like actually kind of dozing off of the chair for a little bit. He kind of looks over and his eyes kind of go wide.
She smiles at you, Will. Bless you.
Will gives kind of like a slight wave. I guess
She
Will
doesn't
will
recognize a stranger, but okay.
Hey, 16 charisma, so it's a good-looking stranger.
You may not know him, but by God, by the end of the night...
Oh wait,
yes,
you're
did.
still drenched in blood, right?
Yeah, I haven't completely cleaned myself because
Don't
I'm not
worry
busy
about
with
it. Prestidigitation. Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. You're clean now. You seem trustworthy. Extremely rude.
I'm only rude to you because I have a feeling this is part of your whole deal.
Alrighty. She's seeing if Truth is listening or not.
I'm listening.
Okay.
You just searching for alcohol?
Yeah.
He's
He's
just
trying
standing at the
to he's
bar.
trying to liberate the bar of its alcohol. You know, freedom isn't free.
What exactly happened here, young lady?
Alrighty. Well, best to explain then. So after you guys went on that that quest for the missing kid,
Found him, by the way, points at Holland.
okay?
Quest completed!
Some strange people showed up in black and they raided the town. They kind of destroyed everything and killed quite a few people. Yeah, Craig was really upset, but he took up arms and went after them.
So he's still alive?
I don't know. He was visibly upset. He was hoping that you guys would be here to help the town.
I wish we could have been.
But he decided to take things into his own hands.
Craig has become Bob Farmer.
Some of our town drunks died, unfortunately. So we lost some business there.
Oh no, not Mr. The Wall.
Yeah, Mr. The Wall is gone.
Oh, he was the highlight of every day coming here.
For the wall!
Yeah, that.
Susie shouts, "For the wall!"
You could set. Oh
in
wait.
honor of the gentleman. You say?
Oh. Who's hungry?
I probably am. I'm just still too tired to honestly care.
And then, as for my father, I don't even know what they did to him. He fought them off protecting me, but I didn't see them kill him. But he's not here, and he's gone.
How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
Not to be a down or anything, but yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna cut myself off. We freaking found Holland, so you know what? I'm just gonna shut up.
Just gives you a thumbs up. Good job. It's good to have Holland back, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'll finish what I was gonna say. It's like it's been 3 years. It's probably a lost cause, but like I said, we freaking found Holland, so who knows?
Unfortunately, since we didn't post that quest, we can't pay you that, nor can we pay you at all. Looking
I
around.
mean, I wouldn't expect you given the situation. The main concern being, technically, I don't even know who gave it to us. I got woke up in the middle of the night.
Sounds about right. It is nighttime outside.
No, I meant when we left.
Don't know where you were.
I was in Craig's barn. It was a nice barn.
She's confused.
We're all confused.
Okay, well, where have you guys been for the past 3 years? You guys
Hell.
You guys don't even look that different from when you left.
Whale's gonna flop over from exhaustion.
Well, it's gonna take 10 minutes to cast my spell to make sure there's enough food for her.
Yeah, it's been what, like 2 months for us?
Roughly.
Yeah, I will explain that to her, that like 2 months ago for us, we were in the murder mansion, and then big flash of light. Ad Syndrome, prison, escape, more hell, indentured servitude, so on and so forth.
She looks at you guys. Well, that does sound like a handful. I'm sorry you guys went through that. But here's hoping.
So I attempt to cast create food and water. Does it happen?
Yeah, you have food and water right there.
Holy shit. There's enough for everyone here to eat their fill and drink.
Are there pancakes?
No, that's only exclusive with the breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull. Okay.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Take some bacon. You know what? I will do that. I will grab bacon. Make pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and put it on some pancakes. Bacon pancakes.
It's simple food and clean water. It's enough to fill the belly and provide all the nutrients you need.
Hey, pancakes and bacon is pretty simple.
So even everyone over there can enjoy the food spread out on the table and the water. Eat your fill, young miss.
She looks at you. I'm fine. I have food at camp.
I also bring out Vera to enjoy the food.
Who? Oh yeah, you're familiar.
Familiar, we have only seen only a few times.
So you still have the same familiar, even though you're back to alchemy truth.
I mean, if he was pretending to be me, I'm sure that he was doing so to the best of his abilities. If he knew what I was intending, he would have done the same thing.
To keep up the ruse.
Exactly. He must have known I was a follower of Desna, and no other follower would do for me.
Envy takes a long look at Susie before realizing that's hers.
Sorta.
No, adopted, but that's hers.
Or what?
Susie is Envy's adopted kid.
Oh.
Technically, none of us know that. Like, me and Dan know that through meta, just because of the first one-shot that we did.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's nothing that any of our characters know.
Yeah.
Envy looks so happy to see that Susie has grown up well.
I kind of lean over to Truth. Can the blind one over there even find her way around without guidance?
She says to you, I can hear you.
Not being rude, just asking.
Hey, not helped, but she escaped the prison under her own power pretty well. So.
Yes.
He says, I'm taking in the sights.
I'm hardly one to ask. The only ones that I know here are Xana, Susie, and Wayo.
Oh, you know Holland now, too.
She does look around.
I've
Susie
been
does look around.
introduced.
Plenty of new faces I see. Good to see that you guys made some friends along the way. In hard times.
So, who's responsible for that missing poster of me?
Who?
The one that calls me the town jackass?
Audible
She laughed
from Xana.
She laughs. That was written a couple of days after you guys didn't come back from the mission. My dad made those.
That sounds like him.
He figured he'd post them up around, see if anyone can find you guys. But no one came.
Yes, missing person posters for the people who went looking for missing person.
Yeah,
Last scene, looking for missing people.
in a manner that makes people go missing, apparently. Yeah, you can imagine the excitement for people trying to accept that quest.
Yeah, let's go do that.
To do send more people to possibly go missing.
Exactly.
Oh no, those people went missing. And now we gotta go send more. We're obligated.
The never-ending missing people story. They just keep going missing.
It's the
Looking
quest
for
that
missing
never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Someone started looking for them, not knowing what would happen.
I like that.
We also
every
went
time someone
missing,
goes
too.
missing, it goes. Like every time it goes missing, it just gets like the money goes up. Those people like, we could use the money, but at the same time, we don't want to go missing too.
Hey, you know what that quest is? That's this world's version of the repeatable quest.
I came up with a better version. It's the quest that never ends. Goes on and on, my friends. Someone started looking for them, not knowing what the cause. But they keep on sending people just because it is the quest that never ends.
Alright. Anyway, she looks over at you guys. Oh, it's been nice, the food's been nice, but unfortunately we can't stay here. It's not safe here.
Why exactly is that?
Well, the things that lurk in the night here, they're not human, and they're not beast.
I mean, there's so many things that aren't human.
Can you describe them in better detail?
Dark, bright yellow eyes.
The
and
following
berserk.
is glowing eyes.
Didn't we see those in the vault? The ones you ran away from and didn't explain what they were after you flipped that switch.
I wouldn't say
You weren't
I
there.
ran. I casually stepped away.
No,
Yeah.
Truth wasn't there at that point because that was the clone Truth.
Yeah, that was Clone
Hey.
Truth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True enough.
Xano was. I was moving an inebriated friend who probably couldn't take care of himself in that situation away from it. Because last time I saw one of those, I watched them turn a living person into a pile of bones.
Oh, the shadow people. My vial of that stuff has seemingly disappeared. Maybe I can get some more of it.
Yeah, Other Truth had it.
I'd say more likely he was made of it.
Maybe. I don't know. I need sleep.
We all do.
Oh wow, he's currently passed out right now.
So, do you have a camp that is close by that we may be able to join you at? Or do
Of
we
course.
have to seek our own refuge?
I can take you to my camp.
Back in the satchel with you, Vera.
Granted, it will take a while to get there.
Oh.
So then we're gonna step out of the tavern.
Yep.
Yeah.
If there's still food and drink, people can grab what they want to take with them. It's good for 24 hours.
I assume there's probably some fruit, so I'll grab some fruit.
It's all like bland, tasteless food, but it's just packed full of nutrients.
It's just tofu.
So it's essentially it's essentially genetic engineered like vegetables and fruit. It's all Franken.
It's great
all Franken
stuff.
fruit.
Don't mention
No.
food, apparently.
It's basically superfood. It just tastes almost like nothing, just bland, tasteless. So anybody with prestidigitation can just make it taste like whatever.
So it's like a table of good berries, but without the like. This is all the rations you need for a day part.
Oh, it's enough food to last. Like, what is it, 3 people per level? And
Yeah,
I'm level 7.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like you eat one small thing and just like, and you're full for the day. It's like there's enough food to give you a full day's rations. You have to eat it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab Wayo and carry him with me.
He doesn't.
Susie
need to be
says-
carried, he's a grown man.
Susie holds our hand. I got this.
He's a grown man. Let him walk himself.
She hunches Wayo over his shoulder.
He is asleep.
This is basically what I imagine you casted.
Okie dokie.
Someone watching the stream?
Oh. Alrighty.
No, I'm not.
So why don't you guys make a perception check real quick?
Oh,
Should Wayo do
boy.
it as well?
Cody. 10.
25.
Alrighty. You guys see a guy traveling alone, by the looks of it, down the road. He's just singing a holiday song, etc., etc. Just walking down.
I'm glad someone's chipper.
He looks over at you guys. You guys for hire?
Depends, my friend. Freedom isn't free, you know.
No, I don't expect it to be free.
And apparently neither is slave.
Depending on what the quest is.
Well, I'm trying to get to city, the Silver City. Would you kindly escort me there? I'll reward you handsomely.
I do not know the location of the Silver City.
It's about 2 weeks down the road.
Obvious story hook is obvious. Just
We have just recently gotten back here. We are not interested in traveling at the moment.
That's fine. We can set up camp if you'd like. But I could always continue on my own if you have no interest.
we very, very badly need sleep.
That's fair. Again, we can set up camp if you'd like.
We were gonna go.
Yes.
Her.
We have a different camp we're going to. If we see you tomorrow, we might consider your.
Fair enough. I'll be traveling down the road.
I mean, if it's okay with Susie, you could probably camp like in the same area as us, as long as she's okay with it.
Motive.
That's
Yeah.
He's genuinely asking if you guys want to guard him.
Well, Susie, do you have much reason to stay around here?
No, but I do know, I have a, she does in quotation marks, uncle in the Silver City.
Uncle
Mm-hmm.
doing the air quotes as well.
Yeah, he and my father used to serve in the war together. He used to be a, sorcerer.
Wouldn't that be air quotes aunt?
He.
Oh, I thought you said she. Sorry, I'm sleepy.
Well, that sounds like a fairly good reason for you to come with us on this job.
Yeah, someone's got to tell him what happened to my dad.
Yeah, let's go to It's been whatever. Let's go to camp.
The same thing that I thought immediately.
Yeah, we had the same thought, but like Xana's just like, you know what? I'm done thinking. I want sleep.
All right.
I don't care if it's a bedroll. I don't care if it's a stack of hay. I don't care if it's the freaking ground. I don't care if it's under a rock. I want sleep.
So I
Malcolm,
didn't make
punch him
a
out.
map. I didn't make a map for camp yet, so
That's fine.
that'll just be imagination. Imagination for now. So you guys make it to the camp. Assume you guys want to go to bed.
Yeah, we could just basically have this be the end of the session. Just basically, we get a full night's rest, and then we will pick up next week in the morning.
Yeah.
My guy's got to do some praying in the morning and see if he can connect or not. Fuck.
Your call has been redirected.
Oh. That's gonna be a fuck. You know that, right? I have holy text from the future on my person of another god that's supposed to replace the one that's currently in existence.
Oh well, just don't let anyone read your book.
Oh shit, Whale? Does Whale still have like the couple pills of souls on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, and oh crap, right? I got like 15,000 souls on me too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think I have 15K.
Because of those.
How do those even like function / exist here?
It's just
They're
those condensed
They're
souls.
trapped by magic, so it's one of those things where like, if something can notice them, they might be after them for like a food source or to take them where they need to go.
Oh, we need to see if we can get somebody to like unshackle these things and release them.
That could be a very devastating thing, releasing tens of thousands of souls upon the world at once.
Especially if they're evil souls.
Yeah, they could be evil, they could be good, they could be neutral. It's one of those like souls, man. You just want to release a bunch of them into this existence.
I mean,
You could always try eating them.
I was gonna say,
Look what it fucking did to you.
I don't remember what it.
You almost died.
Yeah.
No, it'd
All
be-
circuits are busy now. Please try your call again later.
It'd be one of those, try to give the souls last rites if you could, if that would even work.
Old
I'm not
plane, new problems.
Kicks down a Lich's door. Lich is like, oh shit! Oh no, we're just dropping these off. You deal with them. We don't want to deal with this.
He has his fucking lich pants down. It's like he turns to look at you with his little lich boner out, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
and then freaking we just pull out like a pill of these souls, and then we just chuck it at his face. Pocket souls.
And he devours them. He's like, "Ah!"
Just explodes in his face.
Oh.
The
No,
power.
I'm just thinking of like a grim reaper
Overflowing.
that freaking appears going like, what are you doing with those?
Put those back in me.
Do it yourself. Slams door back shut.
I mean, if you ever come across another insanely powerful demon, you could probably bribe it maybe with those.
Oh, fuck.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
One more thing. I want you guys to make one more perception check before we call it.
I'll say when I was slightly awake when we got back to camp.
14.
25 again.
Hey!
Yeah.
Well,
Will woke up and was just woke. Maximum woke.
You guys see Ephemera talking to his crystal, but he also seems to be drawing with it on the ground.
Alright.
can I follow that up with a sense motive?
Sure, go ahead.
Wayo's gonna leave the situation to future Wayo and go to sleep.
I suppose I can do the same thing. Sense motive. I rolled a 2.
Malcolm, you think he's bored. Derek, he kind of explained it a bit to you. It's part of his religion.
Right, he was
Religious
like
practice.
to the fountain, but it's still really weird.
He smiles.
just stick his hand up. This shit is why we don't trust you.
I mean, he's the one that took care of you guys and healed most
I
of you
know,
guys.
he
I'm
did.
joking. It's
Yeah, he did help. I'm just like, I'm still overly cautious about this guy because I know absolutely nothing about him other than he seemed to know absolutely everything.
Whale
That's disturbing.
has a bullshit detector. Yeah. I imagine Whale's probably gonna go find some spot, turn into a fox, and just sleep in a ball.
We also don't know what kind of supplies Susie would even have at her campsite. So
She has a full campsite.
that's for
Yeah, but-
one person or multiple.
One person, but she can set up some supplies to allocate to make more tents.
Well, it's
Whale's gonna just find a
it's
tree and
basically
sleep
just
under it.
bedrolls and blankets at that point. I mean, as
Yeah,
long as
which-
the sky's
No, she doesn't
clear.
mind setting up more tents because she doesn't want you guys to get cold.
I mean, Xana's got his stuff back, so I've got my like fighter's kit, so I've got blankets and a bedroll and everything, so I'd be fine.
Yeah.
You know, she sees a whale in fox form, she lays a blanket over him
Yeah.
and gives his chin little squitches.
Adorable.
Is there something on between them two? Xana?
I mean, I would refer you to the conversation you had with Inkix, but I was asleep for that.
He doesn't know to put the face to the person.
And like honestly, I don't know much about it myself, other than just Susie likes him a lot.
Hmm.
So it's just kind of a shrug. It's just everybody likes him, sort of.
Sort of.
I give a very strong eyebrow raise as soon as he said everybody likes him.
I give him a very, very gentle stroke on the head and just lay down. Because I would probably be sleeping somewhere close to Wayo.
He's sleeping close to the fire.
Yeah. If he has a nightmare,
Start a whale, and you basically have a fire.
No.
if he has a nightmare, wakes up screaming in his sleep, I'll have a nice warm toasted fire to keep me warm.
Juice, is there anything else you want to do before calling it?
What is it?
I've been kept up as well. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, that is all for today. We are done. Everyone go sleep and rest.
Whoa.
All right. Well,
Mind that kind of shitstorm we've unleashed upon this realm.
I'm out of time by 3,000 years, man. Fuck. Ah.
Yeah, it's a shit for everyone. You're just like, oh shit, time is weird here.
You guys are just off by 3 years.
Yeah, I see with your character, like what's popping in my head is kind of like reverse Samurai Jack.
Well-
Long ago
Wait.
in a distant land, Ayaku, the shape-shifting master of evil.
You mean
Wait,
I,
so-
Silic, the shape-shifting master of evil.
To open a portal in time.
And flung him into the past like some douchebag.
Before his gods were born.
I
Now
feel like
the
that's a
fool
really good
seeks
way to
to
kill a
return to
paladin.
the future.
Where my evil is not law.
Clerically, clerically.
Yeah, and this is where the
Oh,
opening this is
God.
where the opening scene stops for a second. You hear crickets. Oh shit, I have made a clerical error. He can kill me before I exist. What have I done?
Clerical error.
Does this mean that you have to go full on Kensei monk now for the rest of the sessions?
No, it's one of those. It's gonna be a conundrum because I have to make contact with a church where it's voluntarily like I have to explain everything
Does this
because
give you
I have text
conniptions?
from the future. that shouldn't exist.
He's from the future.
And he explains.
I
in part of the
imagine a
text
god would also not take
Erwin-
kindly to someone spreading a book saying he died.
Well, no, because here's part of the problem. In part of the holy text, it explains about Erwin's disappearance or death. So, fuck.
Well, if
It
he
would
gets
also
you,
de-
he's gonna know about it.
Oh.
It would also describe the ascension of Imode, which,
Yep.
if this is the past, someone could easily take that information and fuck with that possibility by just killing her
But
before she does anything notable.
Right, but that's not for like another 15. No, yeah, like 1,500 years before she's even born.
Gives him 1,500 years to
man.
find out where she lives.
1,500-year plan. The Sith did it. So, well, they did.
Yeah.
They had a 1,000-year plan, but they killed all the Jedi by the end.
I mean, all you need to
Eventually,
all you need to do is be a nigh immortal race or an actual immortal, in this world. Maybe
Well,
in Asmar.
Here's also the other thing. Aerodin is a living god. He's actually present on this plane.
Oh. Oh no. Wait, so
Right.
would he immediately feel your presence because you basically have like the same domain?
I'd actually have to check his domains.
Yeah, but if you worship the previous god, oh no, yeah, he was
The future god.
Yeah.
The
I
inheritor.
imagine that the rift opened up, we came through, and just immediately he just stops and just looks in the direction that would be where the portal is somewhere in the world, and just sniff the air a couple times.
I want to go back.
Something smells fucky. What happened?
What happens if you're the reason he dies?
My domain that I picked, which is Sun, is not part of his.
Oh.
But there is a god where I do share that domain with, but it is a Saren Ray, but I don't know if she's in existence at this point either. But she could because she is one of the elder gods.
Hmm.
Let me check.
I mean, there's several gods that are just still around and have been around forever, like Desna.
You just gotta switch teams real quick.
Yeah, Saren Ray is in existence. And since I'm connected to her domain, I would probably get a fuck ton of message come across in the morning when I try to pray.
Hey, motherfucker, what you doing here? Sup?
Right.
Oh.
Well, we should close out. I'm sure some people may enjoy the GIF that I made because I love the hell out of it, and other people may as well. But we should get out of here. I've been Nkix.
Yeah.
I've been Dirk.
I've been Styles.
I've been double.
And we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Later.